On 405, seeing some hesitation through the Renton S-curves, both directions of I-5 between Olympia and Tacoma. Now at about a 45-minute travel time. That's about 15 minutes slower than we normally see at this time of the day. KIRO Radio Real-Time Traffic, I'm Emery Martin.
This traffic report brought to you by Washington Policy Center. The first class of charter school kids is graduating from Summit Sierra School. 97% have been accepted to college, but our state discriminates against 100% of these kids by denying them fair and equitable funding. Learn more at washingtonpolicy.org.
Highs are going to be in the low 70s and partly sunny, low 70s tomorrow. Also mainly dry, and I expect mostly sunny skies by Sunday in the mid-60s. I'm KIRO 7 pinpoint meteorologist Nick Allard.
It's 66 degrees in downtown Seattle. I'm Heather Bosch.
Listen on demand. Go to mynorthwest.com and click podcasts. KIRO Radio 97.3 FM. News and talk. Powered by the Pacific Northwest.
Lake Washington Windows and Doors. You live in a house with windows and doors, don't you, Felix?
Indeed I do.
All right. Tom, on the other hand, doesn't, so he always doesn't really care about Lake Washington Windows and Doors. I know you do. If you have a window or a door that needs some extra help, if there's a cracked seal or maybe that's a double pane, you see some moisture in between, that's not a good sign. That means that window needs to be replaced. Lake Washington Windows and Doors. Exciting time of the show as Felix is here because Tom is seeing the doctor. I don't say there's any indication that he's not in great health. He just likes to go once or twice a year. So
They're trying everything, I'm told.
Oh, you stop with that. Stop it. Don't even make jokes like that because if something did turn out to be terrible, we'd play that tape back and the foreshadowing would be eerie.
Yeah, it's true.
All right. Mike is sitting over there. He is the guy who's in charge of our Facebook page, and this is going to go live on Facebook. This is where we get to the Know-It-All quiz brought to you by Muckleshoot Bingo, and an opportunity for you at home to watch us do this, which will include throwing papers in the air. You don't have any papers, so we'll get you some papers.
I have some.
There's some other ones.
Okay, good.
All right, you ready? Let's meet our contestant now. His name is Hendrik. He's 18 years old. He just graduated from high school. He lives in Arlington. He does landscaping with his dad. He once ran over his dad with a tractor, but he's okay now.
Wait, who's okay?
Henrik, who's okay now? You're okay, your dad's okay.
Oh, yeah, he's fine.
He's fine. All right. While you were running him over, were you yelling something? And take that! What was it that spurred the run over?
Oh, no, we were just out baling hay.
All right.
Just a freak accident.
Wow. As you're going over him, where was his face? Like looking up towards you? I mean, were you out of control?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he was just staring right at me, trying to tell me to stop the tractor.
Stop the tractor. Is it one of those, would you have one of those things on there that would bind your father up into a big bale of hay with string around him and then shoot him out the back? Was it one of those things?
Oh, no.
Okay, because I imagine your father, your dad would be his head would be sticking out of the bale, and then his arms would be out, and his legs would be out, and his body would be a big thing of baled hay.
I think I saw that in a Woody Woodpecker cartoon once.
Okay, so why? Let me ask you this, Hendrik, you're 18. Come on, it's summertime. Why are you listening to the Tom and Curley show?
Because I am landscaping with my dad, and I have radio headphones. I might as well listen to you guys.
Well, good for you. Well, good for you.
Future's in good hands.
Listen, what's your big plan now? So you graduated from high school. What's happening next year for you?
Hopefully trying to get into some piloting school and try and fly some planes, you know?
Good for you. Have you looked at the Big Ben program over in Eastern Washington?
Not yet. I had a couple uncles down in California that offered to do room and board for me.
Okay. And then also Central Washington University also has a great pilot program. So good for you. Listen, the fact that you ran your dad over with a tractor should be nothing. There's no foreshadowing at all that you wouldn't do well in an airplane. All right?
All right.
All right. Have you been listening? By the way, you listen to the show, do you often agree with Tom's point of view or my point of view? Because this will determine how many you need to get right.
Oh, definitely your point of view.
There you go. Hardworking guy. Taking out some of his hostility on his father in the back of a tractor. So here we go. You ready, Hendrik? We're going to change the tone and tenor of everything we established, considering it to be a friendship.
All right.
He's got to get how many right, Felix?
Is it 5?
No, he agrees with me. So then that means Tom's little sort of slight continuous dig against people that agree with me is they're not as smart.
So nothing. So 0.
You still has to get 2 at least.
Oh,
2.
2 is supposed to. Okay.
All right, here we go. You ready? In a tireless attempt to always highlight the unique and exciting and wonderful ways various animals help us to see this wonderful world in a different way, we shared with you, the listeners, these animals singing the theme from Star Wars. Name the singing animal. Felix.
A dolphin. We like dolphins on the show. B, seals. C, a dingo, the signing variety, not the baby-eating breed.
I as well like dolphins, but it is B.
You are correct. That should have been the singing. That's the dingo, the singing.
Oh, I read
variety.
stuff how it's written. That's weird. I thought you meant like it was actually like American Sign Language.
He wasn't signing; it was singing.
I have this terrible habit where I read stuff the way
We handed you the thing ahead of time.
And I thought it was the signing variety.
How many does Hendrick have right at this point?
I've lost track, but I think it's 1.
I wish he was on that tractor in the studio right now running you over.
Oh, I love that.
School that was named after the fallen war hero Robert E. Lee are now looking to change the name of the school. With an eye on cost savings, they want to hold on to the last name so they don't have to order too many new signs. The schools are considering other famous people with the last name Lee but have a different first name. Who's in the running?
A, Russell Lee, the Depression-era photographer. B, Lee Majors. C, Lee Marvin.
Does Hendrick know who any of those names are?
No. How about this? Or Spike Lee.
I'm not sure I heard this one, so I'm going to try A.
Yeah, process of elimination.
Very
there you
good.
go. Nicely done. Here we go. What is a 70-year-old man in Los Angeles doing during a marathon that may have caused him some serious public shaming? What did he do?
A,
Felix?
he completed the 26.2-mile course in blackface. When asked why the exhausted Mr. Merlot responded, "You always see the folks from Kenya winning. I thought this might help me do better." B, he may have cheated by taking a shortcut. Or C, as he crossed the finish line, he dropped his shorts and started pleasuring himself in front of a stunned crowd of well-wishers. When asked by reporters why he did that, Mr. Endemem said, "I have never run a race before. I always thought that's just what you do. I'm sorry. My bad."
I believe it is B.
Good job using process of elimination. Well done. By the way, what are you supposed to be doing on the farm right now when you're talking to us? Is there something going on? Supposed to be milking or slaying or something?
I mean, right now we are landscaping, but I mean, I'm on my lunch break, so.
Okay.
Maybe commit some other Oedipal violence against your father?
Here we go. You ready? Number 4. Yep. We learned this week that you're never supposed to call your boss and say this. Say what, Felix?
A, I have food poisoning.
Mm-hmm.
B, I have your wife and child tied up in my crawl space. They are comfortable for now. You can take this as a threat if you want, but I need Monday off next week or else. C, maybe it's just me, but I feel like every time you walk by my desk, I want to kiss you. Deeply, passionately, and I don't care who sees us.
Never supposed to say this to your
probably
boss.
None of them, but A?
As the nuns used to say it like you mean it. Say it like you mean it.
I will.
Then say it again like you mean it.
I will.
Oh. I said, I want you to say A, not in the form of a question. Here we go. For all the macaroni and cheese. Okay, wow.
There's a delay from Arlington.
All right, here we go.
It's the speed of sound from Arlington. There's like a 5-second delay.
What are you growing on that farm? What are you growing on that farm? That's not the question to win the whole thing, but I want to know what you're growing on the farm.
Cows.
Growing cows on the farm. Ready?
That's what the hay's for.
I got it. A city council in St. Louis area announced this week they will no longer do this traditional activity at the start of their meetings. What won't they do anymore?
A, they'll no longer recite the Pledge of Allegiance unless there are Boy Scouts around. B, for decades, every meeting began with the city council chairman releasing an eastern bluebird, the Missouri state bird, from its cage. But they canceled the tradition after the bird got covered in mud before the meeting and was accused of wearing blackface. C, each meeting used to begin with a performance of God Bless America. Scientists tried to teach a seal to sing the song, but it went so terribly they all voted to abolish the practice entirely.
Ooh, it has to be A.
It is A! It has to be A. Said it like you mean it. Congratulations, Hedrick. You just got yourself 2 tickets to go see Verdi's opera at Seattle Opera, plus also dinner at American Finn.
I don't remember.
Sounds right.
Right here.
Give him 3 choices, and he can pick which one sounds good.
I'll say that. It's Wildfin American Grill. WildfinAmericanGrill.com is going to take care of that for you. I would say, who are you going to take with you, Hedrick, to go to the opera and then also to go to dinner? Who's on the invite list there? Yeah.
Possibly my mom. She might like that.
Wow, and she hasn't been run over by a tractor yet, so she's still able to go to the opera.
Perfect. Good for you. Well, listen. Now, have yourself a safe and fun summer. What's going to be the highlight other than being on the Tom and Curley show?
Ooh, I don't know. Probably just camping around with family.
Camping around the family. All right, good. All right, well, take care of those cows. We appreciate you listening to the show. Tell your dad you really made something of yourself, all right?
All right.
All right, bye-bye. Thanks. How many people watching now, Michael? How many?
14.
For you guys. All right, we'll be right back with your letters. Online Trading Academy, 98973. Oh, 98973. Oh, my God. Oh, go outside, high outside, and left. No, wrong camera. Wrong camera. Right there.
Well, summer is without a doubt the best season in the Northwest. The camping, hiking, boating, and Evergreen Ford Lincoln is your access to summer with the Get Outside Savings Event. Right, Dan?
That's right, Dory. Right now, we'll save you thousands on over 130 F-150 4x4s.
Yeah, just listen to this. Not 40 grand, not 35 grand. Get Outside Savings Event price, just $29,900 for a brand new 2019 F-150 4x4. Shop 10